Welcome to my world. Michelle Ray. What's up, everybody? Now, as a couple of y'all know, I have been working really hard. So I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do anything funny lately, and well, I really need a good laugh right now. So that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, I have a to-do list, 10 miles long, but I need to laugh. Let's get on up in it, huh? You know, I love making these videos. I think they're funny. You think they're funny. Some people don't think that they're funny. Some people think that I cuss too much. I'm trying to cut down on my fucking swearing. Let's see how the fuck that goes. I'm just gonna blame it on my southern roots and coffee. And don't you know, doing these videos, it also does help with my self-esteem a little bit. Gives me a good reason to do my makeup and travel to my couch. When you haven't worn makeup in a week and you put on mascara and you're like, move over, Miss America, mama's back. And trust me, I do come with references. I can definitely swear to y'all, I have got my like straight up country girl ratchet moments going on, especially here of late. I've just been in total I don't give a fuck mode. But hey, that's a whole different story. Right now, I want to sit down and do a little bit of redneck what the fuckery. I feel like it has been forever since I've done one of these videos. And we all know I got goals here, people. I mean, a lot of goals, okay? If you've been here a minute, then you probably know I got a lot of goals. And we're going to get into some of them, because I found some hella awesome ideas. I'm just saying. Yeah, this video, fucking great. There's a lot of bad jokes about being a redneck, but, you know, I'm kind of proud to be a redneck. And, you know, I say this mainly because I have come to the conclusion that it was Egyptians that first invented redneckism. Redneckism. Redneckin'. Redneckery. You know what this place needs? Giant fucking triangles. That's what. So, now that we have my official opinion on who actually invented redneckery, we're gonna talk about some just borderline geniuses, okay? This ain't no Beverly Hillbillies bullshit, okay? If it's broke around here, we gonna fix it. If we don't fix it, we're gonna find something to fix with all the discombobulated bullshit that could not be fixed. Okay? Waste not, want not.
3, 2, 1.
Let's begin with a little bit of fashion. You see, around here, I don't know about y'all, but I know around here, a lot of what we do, like a lot of what we wear, we do a lot of sewing, tucking, hemming. Technically, they're suspenders. Just because the beer belly outfit didn't mean his legs got longer or anything. I mean, come on now, people. How often do you expect us to travel to Walmart? And I have seen this in at least half a dozen forms. So I'm going to explain this outfit real quick. What is this outfit called? Simply put, I think it's a redneck dad. He's had it up to here with his daughter's bullshit. And I think she got off lucky. I mean, he could have left the house in a beer box. And that was actually my first goal in this video. I think I could rock a Budweiser box. Just saying. I got photo shoot ideas. Fuck! Now, I sort of believe this is getting a little bit outplayed, but just about everywhere you go in a small town, whether it is at a mall and pop store or maybe inside of a local bar, which I don't know why it would be indoors, but I've seen them indoors, you're going to run into one of these. I don't know where you're at, but around here, I believe our rope would be considered white and gone. It wasn't a wind, no, but it might require a broom to be found. Yeah. Moving on. Now, I might not own a store, but I want this on my porch. Now, I love playing cards. I have said this more than once. And I didn't really want like a regular card table. Not at the kitchen table either. No, I want like a whole entire special room just dedicated to like playing cards and hanging out and just chilling with real life people, you know. Well, thanks to this here local diner, I think I have a really good idea now for one hell of a card table, and dice table, and yeah, just a sit down and bullshit around table. I love it. FYI, if anybody knows where this diner is, let me know. It is like #1 on those where I want to travel to places. I actually have an idea to go with that idea, like it's a combined idea, but that's not till later on in the video, okay? I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to keep this on track and halfway organized. But speaking of diners, my tacos arrived with a fork on the plate. I can only guess it's there to stab taco thieves. And speaking of food, remember how I said earlier, waste not, want not. A good redneck doesn't let anything go to waste. Broken microwave, new mailbox. If y'all don't follow me on Facebook, maybe you should. A buddy of mine, he just recently had a microwave go out on him, and I posted that, and yeah, he's not too happy now. I was like a day late with the idea, I guess. He done threw it away. I was like, psh, tisk, tisk, tisk. And you gotta love making wind chimes. It's like Redneck 101. There are a lot of things that you can make a wind chime out of. Just saying. And onto the exterior of our homes. Rednecks have one hell of a work ethic. If you did not know that. I know what some of y'all are thinking. It is just so much more efficient to go out and buy some hedge trimmers. Have you priced them sons of bitches lately? Who wants to go spend that type of money on a hedge trimmer when a little bit of work ethic can get the job done? What can I say? Even our tools are redneck. FYI, that lawnmower, that is one of those things that if I were to see it driving down the road, I would have to like stop immediately and go ask questions to the lawnmower. Kind of reminds me of Thomas the Train just a little bit. And that is what we can do with the wood that we have left over when winter ends. If winter ends. On the bright side, if we cannot reinvent the wheel, we have options. No lawnmower, no problem. And even if winter never ends and I do not get to own my own personal little bunny mower, I still got goals. Anybody got an old piano? And yeah, I am being really, really, really serious about that. If you have an old piano, let me know. I'm sort of thinking that if I put a wanted ad in a newspaper for a broken piano, people might think I'm crazy. Hey, speaking of gardening, though, I want to grow my own food, but I can't find any bacon seeds. Now, I see that one all over Facebook. Any good redneck knows you don't get bacon seeds. No, you go to your local livestock event. A lot of small towns have those. You purchase a thing called a pig, not the one with flashing lights. Avoid those. If you drink, don't drive. Do the watermelon crawl. Maybe one day I will actually get my shit together and start passing on some valuable information, especially about gardening, because it just seems like nobody really knows how to do that anymore. Let's have a garden party. Let us turn up the beat. I even have a really good idea on how I can achieve it. Redneck selfie stick. And whenever it comes to food, what redneck do you know that does not like to go fishing? And I'm surprised I don't see this more often in West Virginia. Oh, wait, that's right. We can't go fishing in our potholes. They're covered in snow most of the time. How to spot a drunk redneck. Now here I do actually have a little bit of valuable information, and I do this with like everything. Not just fish. Redneck measuring tape. Yeah, see, I don't know how many of y'all ever actually watched that video from whenever I was in the hospital, but that thing that they had in my neck. And yes, I'm still bitching about it. Do you see this? But when they took it out, I took pictures of it, like how long it was, because it was like in my neck. And I put a ketchup packet up next to it. That way y'all could like get a good idea how many ketchup packets long it was. Ketchup packets, beer cans, same difference. It works. But moving on, because this is where we get to some of the really good redneck what the fuckery shit. This is the way that we cook food. A tire rim, beer cans, a rake, toilet, cooler, grill, toilet. Toilet, shopping cart, robot. Obviously, I could not do this whole redneck what the fuckery 101 thing without, well, going from the grill to the fire pit. These, well, we all know what a normal fire pit is, but these. Talk about badass. I love them. I mean, I have like the imagination to do things like that, but y'all will get like a really good laugh just trying to watch me change a tire. Y'all probably don't want to see what might happen with a welder in my hands. There are some things that this little rebel redneck just don't need to play with. A welder, that would probably want to be, yeah. But this guy, he's got the right idea for somebody like me. Now, my daughter, she absolutely loves trains. Mind you, I am probably never going to be able to afford my own personal train just chilling in my yard. But let's take a closer look at this one. Listen, hey, that guy right there, yeah, he hands down, cowboy of the year. Nothing screams the Wild West other than having your own personal locomotive. But moving on. We know about growing food, catching food, cooking food, even a little bit of extra fire pit shit that I had to throw in. Now, eating food. Now that there's some redneck ingenuity. Redneck ingenuity or redneck what the fuckery. Now, I don't know if y'all were aware of this, but you know, when MGK came out with that Rap Devil video, there was so much hype, you know, about, oh my God, what's in the bowl? I don't give a fuck what was in the bowl. At least he didn't have a goddamn toilet on his neck. Come to think of it, maybe that's why I eat so much stuff out of a bowl. Like today, for example. Guilty. I had to take a taco break. I made a joke about the taco and... yeah, I got some really fancy taco shells, you know, the ones that stand up. And what did I do? Make it into taco salad. Now, earlier today, though... FYI, cocoa eats are not supposed to make the bowl come up when you lift the spoon. I was a little bit sidetracked though. Moving on to food storage. An old refrigerator into an ice chest. And yeah, y'all probably don't guess. Fuck around. That is on my to-do list. That list is getting pretty fucking long. But I love it. I got questions. Redneck grill. Redneck shelves. In the next category, redneck lounge chair. I want to know, where in the hell are some of y'all finding all these shopping carts at? Fuck! It would serve me better if they put shopping carts in the middle of the store where my pride realizes I have too much stuff to carry. It must be like one of them inner city redneck things where shopping carts are more available. That is my conclusion here. I have thought of all my friends, cousins, Uncle Tyson moved and all this, that, and the third. No, I don't know anybody who owns a shopping cart, not a nothing. But moving on to some of the more elaborate yard furniture. Hillbilly swing, the comforts of the countryside. And this chair is probably one of the more unique ones. We knew I'd have to throw something like this in there, right? If you know how many guns you have, you don't have enough. Now this sort of almost reminds me of a redneck version of Stonehenge. By now how good I am at drawing my own conclusions. Well, I am thinking instead of a hold my beer and watch this, it was more like one of these moments. For real, when you go through enough parties to make your own personal Stonehenge, you might want to go see a doctor. And use some of that septic tank cleaner. But let's get into some of the really, really good ideas. Love it! Love it.
What the fuck?
I can think of a few places where that might come in handy, but also it would be a little bit awkward. But you know, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for part 1. Part 2, we're going to get into a little bit more outdoor activities, a few indoor activities, and we're going to combine. But for now, I'm going to get a little bit of sleep and, well, I don't know, magic of filmmaking. I'll see y'all in a couple minutes. So if you haven't already, smash that subscribe, click that little bell down there. Monkstar, as always, epic awesome shit. Go get it. Alright? And like I said, I'll see y'all in a couple minutes. Love y'all.
She has a smart mouth, but she's as honest as they come. She's sarcastic, but she's got a heart of gold. She's stubborn, but she's loyal. She's moody, so sometimes you have to give her space. She's as real as they come, and she doesn't tolerate fakers.